Okay, y'all, so I wanted to come on here while I'm watching Snapped in the background and talk about this video that I watched a few days to a few weeks ago. And when I tell you that this video didn't sit well with me, it struck a chord in me, and these are just my thoughts and my opinion if I were in that situation. Now, keep in mind, I don't have any children. And if I have any of my subscribers on here that has any children, please let me know in the comment section. What would you do? What would you do in this situation? Please let me know. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into it. So there was a video that this lady made. And I'm just going to get straight to it. So I can give you my opinion. She has 3 or 4 kids. I don't remember exactly how many. I only saw 2 or 3 on camera. So we're just going to go with 3 for now. She has 3 kids. She said in her video, you can see her in her video, taking her kids' stuff from their bed to their decor, to their TVs, to their clothes out of the closet and everything, all out of that closet. Put her kids in the master bedroom with their beds in the master bedroom with her and her husband. Bought new beds to put in the other room because her and her husband was going to the airport to go pick up another mom and her 5 kids. Now, mind you, this lady's house is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom at max. That's what she said. And I should have went and looked at the comment section more, but she didn't mention anything in that video about how she met this mom with her 5 kids. How did any of this come about? And I understand now. I get the fact that from the angle or the point that she wants to help this mother and her 5 kids, but nobody elaborated on the story, and that's not nobody's business. That's a personal business. Why the mom is flying why they have to go pick their mom and her 5 kids up from an airport. They have to be flying from somewhere, from another city, another state or something, flying in to go stay with somebody that they possibly don't know. So my first thing that's wrong with that, there is no fucking way in hell that I would take my kids and displace them out of their own bedrooms to place a stranger and her kids to them, stranger. Now, I'm not saying that the mom and the husband don't know the other mother, but to those kids, it's a possibility that those kids, her and her husband's kids could be strangers to this mom and her 6 kids. 6 kids plus 3 adults in a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Y'all do the math on that. That shit is going to be crowded. The ratio to the sheer amount of bathrooms and bedrooms to the sheer amount of people in that house now under one roof. She didn't say how long they were staying, if it was permanent, if it was vacation, or they was visiting, or what. So I don't have no information on that part. This is just me giving my opinion on what I saw and what she put out there. But there, for me, what really pissed me off, and y'all moms or y'all just in general, mothers, if any of y'all on here subscribers are mothers, fathers, have custody of kids or have adult kids or anything, or even if you don't have kids, just let me know how this sits with you in the description, and in the comment section below. Let me know, what would you do in this situation, and how do you feel about this? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? We can talk within reason about it without getting hostile and all that. And I know y'all are my people. But anyways, getting back to the story at hand, the first thing that made me mad, how are you going to kick basically, and I'm just going to say it like this, kick your kids out of what is their personal private space, their bedrooms. And not to mind you, all her kids were sharing a bedroom. And yeah, they were sharing one bedroom. Except I think the oldest one stayed down the hall. She let the oldest one keep her bedroom. I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, but she let the oldest one keep their bedroom. But the other 3, I think the 3 that I did see were boys. They move all them kids into their bedroom. Now, when the husband wants hanky panky, or she wants hanky panky, they can't do it because their house has 11, 12 people in the damn house. Other people, another person's kids, a whole nother lady that I'm not even sure, 100% sure. I can't even say for a fact that her kids know that mother or the mother kids. That house is going to be jam-packed full of people eating her out of house and home. Then the fact that the husband didn't say anything, if they want hanky-panky, they can't do anything because the fucking kids are there. And then what if they want to leave the house and go get a hotel so they can do some things? You have a whole nother ass woman in your house with her kids and your kids. You didn't say if you knew this lady, where you knew her from or anything. And I'm just going on based on what I saw. So it could be assumptions. I'm just going based on what I saw. And this is, again, just my opinion. The second thing that bothers me, now I know for a damn fact, my husband would never in a million years let me do this to our kids. He would be so fucking pissed. And he would be rightfully so. I would say rightfully so, because why are you displacing your kids, making them move out of their bedroom into yours so they can give up their personal space to some other kids? And that's their house. That's their personal private space. You're taking all of their shit down out of their room. You know you're not going to put it up in your room. Oh, just because, our master bedroom is big enough to fit all of our kids. That doesn't mean that it has to be like that. If you want your personal space, don't you think your kids want their personal space? The husband just sat there and just let it happen. He drove her to the airport. Again, I don't know anything more than what I saw in that video. I don't even know the lady's name. It's just that as soon as I saw that video, I'm like, what in the actual hell? This is the second time that I can remember that I seen somebody did that and had the balls enough to post that on YouTube. Except for the other lady's husband denounced that. He shut that shit down quickly. He was like, why are you moving my kids out of their bedroom, their personal space? They live here. Just to host somebody else, and not even just host, just to move somebody else into their space. That's their space. If anything, if you're going to have anybody over, staying over, or spending the night, they sleeping like you. We had at the time, that lady, she had a basement. He's like, there's a basement. They can sleep in, the other mom and her kids can sleep in the basement. You do not displace your kids in their own house and take and then she took what's the kicker part is, she took all them kids' personal belongings, would make them kids feel like that room is their home. All that down off the wall, all their stuff out the closet. That's what right there makes me feel like this mom isn't with her 6 kids, isn't just visiting. She's there to stay, because if she's visiting, why are you taking your kids' TV, artwork, decor, dressers, clothing out of their room? If she's just visiting, that means your kids, that's still your kids' room. You don't need to take all their personal things out. So that's what made me think, and I could be wrong, but that's what made me think that mom and her 6 kids are going to stay. Can you imagine 11 to 12 people staying all up under one roof in a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house? How crowded the bathroom is going to be? All the bathrooms. How crowded the rooms already are. How much of a mess is going to be made, because just the way you raise your kids, somebody else don't raise their kids that way. Just because they're sweet on the surface, you never know somebody until you live with them, borrow money from them, or whatever, something else my grandma used to say. But live with them long enough, you'll see why. You'll get to know them. But the fact that gets me, that gets my goat, that grinds my gears, the fact that the husband just sat there and let this shit happen. Now, like I said, my husband would be so fucking pissed at me. And I would be right, if the shoe was on the other foot, I'll be so pissed off at him too. Like, how the hell are you going to sit there and move our kids out of their room, take all their shit out, their personal shit out their room, store it somewhere, because you know damn well you're not going to put their personal shit up in your room. You're not taking your decor down to make your kids feel at home in their home, so you're making your kids feel like strangers in their own home. Hell no, just to accommodate somebody else and make them feel comfortable. And it's not even, this part it ain't even bad. She put their beds on the floor, the mattresses on the floor. For a mom and her 6 kids, that's 7 people. You put 3 mattresses on the floor. Twin size mattresses at that. Where is everybody supposed to sleep? And then the bedroom that she put them in don't have no carpet on the floor. She even took her kids' carpet out of there too. Like area rug. Wow. Are you fucking serious? That is just fucking crazy. Again, let me know what y'all think down in the I keep saying description. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because this shit It's ridiculous. And if you're married or in a relationship, how do you think that your significant other would react to this situation? Because, like I said, I can tell you, my husband would be fucking pissed off at me. He would be so damn pissed. He was like, hell no, we're not doing this. They got to get the fuck up out of here. Go stay. My thing is, she could have asked the church to help. She could have went to, if she had enough money. They had enough money. They got on the plane. They could have got a hotel, help them get a hotel room, help them look for a shelter or something. Anything other than to displace my kids. I would have told them, y'all gonna sleep in the basement or pull out the couch, put mattresses in the living room or something. My kids are not getting displaced or moved out of their bedroom. That's their personal space. This is my kids' house. Y'all are not staying here. Even if y'all are staying here, I'm not taking my kids out of their room. So let me know what y'all would think, what you would do. How do you feel about this topic? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for listening. I just had to come get this off my chest. Y'all have a blessed day. Be safe, and I'm gonna go calm down. Love y'all guys. Bye.